Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Knowledge of Self-Determination. Wanted to talk a little bit about that A&E series, the Escaping the KKK series that was supposed to air on A&E January 10th. Now, there's been some controversy about the about this program. As you can see, the title here reads A&E drops Escaping the KKK after learning subjects were paid. So the producers of the show were actually paying people, the cast of the show, to actually enact certain things, to say certain things, to act a certain way. You know. Now they say that the show is based on people trying to get out of the KKK. Um, I don't know what the true intent of that is. Maybe that is factual. Maybe it is not. Um, like it says, this first line here. Annie says the decision to cancel Escaping the KKK was more about money than the mounting criticism of the film's premise. Video produced by Newsy News Look. Okay. Cable network A&E announced Saturday that it's abandoning plans for its controversial documentary series, Escaping the KKK. In a statement, the network said it had decided not to air the program after being made aware that film producers had made payments to interview subjects in exchange for access, in violation of ethics policies regarding documentaries. And he learned last night from the third party producers who made the documentary, that cash payments, which would currently understand to be nominal, were made in the field to some participants in order to facilitate access, the statement read. Now, the whole point of the documentary, so far as A&E is concerned, is basically it is to expose the KKK and to highlight the fact that there are people in the KKK who actually want to leave. Hence the title, Escaping the KKK. Let's see. The network added, Escaping the KKK was intended to serve as a close look at anti-hate extractors focused on helping people leave the Ku Klux Klan, the racist hate group with a long history of violence against African Americans and others. Our goal with this series has always been to expose and combat racism and hatred in all its forms. Though this project is shelved, A&E says it is committed to looking for other ways to address the issue of racism and hate. Just because this particular show goes away, the issue of hate in America does not. In America, do not, and that is very true. Hate in America does does nothing, or rather, has not gone anywhere just because this documentary has been canceled or whatever. And who knows if this documentary would have actually had an impact on uh, hatred, bigotry, and racism in America. Who knows if it would have had an impact at all? I mean, maybe some of the real reasons why this documentary was canceled has nothing to do with the money, but because maybe there are a lot of people who did not want to see or hear about people wanting to leave the Ku Klux Klan. I don't know. That's all speculation on my part. But they're saying this over money, and these people were paying people to act in a certain way. I mean, maybe the documentary was fictional from the start. Maybe this was all fictional from the start. They were trying to concoct or, piece together this particular narrative in order to basically, I guess, get views and make money for the most part. Who really knows? But you guys let me know what you think about this whole Escaping the KKK series and the whole narrative on the producers paying people to actually be a part of the show and say and do certain things. And let me just read this one last thing. Escaping the KKK had drawn criticism from the get go. 5 days after the network announced plans for the show on December 20th, it updated the title from Generation KKK in an effort to ensure that no one can mistake its intent and that the title alone does not serve to not normalize the Klan. That's right, and I forgot about that. That was the original title of the show, Generation KKK. So it seems as though the show wasn't actually trying to create a narrative of people escaping the KKK as it was, because I mean, as it was implied from when I first heard about it, it was a documentary about the KKK members and life as a Ku Klux Klan member. Calling it Generation KKK. Now the title all of a sudden switches from Generation KKK to Escaping the KKK. I don't know if that's because of a lot of backlash they were receiving about the show, so they decided to change the channel. I mean, change the title of the show, and then change the actual narrative of the show from life in the KKK to life to people who were trying to leave their life in the KKK. Who knows? What do you guys think about that? Let me know what's going on in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a subject that is even worthy of continued discussion? But I just wanted to let you guys know about that, and just update you on that particular issue if you haven't heard about it. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section. This is Knowledge of Self Determination. Again, like, learn, and subscribe. Peace.